The top female student raised her cheat sheet high the moment the math competition began. She reported herself for cheating on the spot. The proctor immediately invalidated her test. Everyone was confused. Why would a star student from a prestigious university, who had always ranked first in math competitions, cheat on a test that was clearly too easy for her? But only she knew. This was her only way out. Soon the proctor noticed something odd. The cheat sheet not only had today's answers, but also the ones for tomorrow's semi-final. This raised suspicion of a leaked exam, and the incident was quickly reported to the oversight team. A group of inspectors rushed to the scene, and after verifying the leak, they announced that all students' results were void. The girl's actions now went beyond simple cheating. She was facing up to 3 years in prison, and was to be taken away for investigation. Surprisingly, she agreed without hesitation, but with one request: for them to take a closer look at her cheat sheet. As the inspectors examined the paper in silence, one boy suddenly bolted out of the room. He was her closest friend, but from that moment on, they would never be the same. The principal and teacher arrived soon after. Curious about her cheating during such a crucial moment, they scolded her for letting her hardworking farmer parents down. Students whispered in confusion. Why would she risk everything, when she had already secured a recommendation to Oxford? The principal and teacher suspected she had been framed, but she alone knew this was the only way she could truly earn her spot at Oxford, so she bit her lip and took full responsibility. The principal, enraged, revoked her $50,000 scholarship. That was the moment her composure cracked, because that money was meant to save her father's life. Choking on her tears, she begged the principal for mercy, but he refused. The scholarship was only for students bound for Oxford, which she no longer qualified for. The crowd around them whispered louder, blaming her for her downfall, but she ignored them all. Gripping the principal's hand tightly, she pleaded for one last chance, but no one could help her now. She was taken away. Just outside the school gate, she ran into her mother, who had just arrived. The girl tried to hide the silver bracelet on her wrist, but her mother already knew the truth from her teachers. Reporters swarmed with questions. The boy from earlier rushed forward to shield her. He whispered urgently, telling her to come clean, or she'd really end up behind bars. Her mother fell to her knees in tears, reminding her that her father's surgery was approaching, and if the cheating charges stood, they wouldn't have the money in time. The girl knelt beside her mother. Torn and shaking, the boy snapped at her, demanding how she could be so heartless, warning that her entire family's name would be ruined. But even with her mother begging at her feet, and teachers watching in disbelief, she still firmly admitted she had cheated. Her mother fainted on the spot. The teacher had no choice but to announce her Oxford recommendation was officially revoked. The principal slammed her for disappointing everyone who had believed in her, yet she held her ground, only bowing to sincerely thank them. Just then, the head inspector returned with news. He said the cheat sheet had been verified, and the answers matched the real competition questions exactly. Now her actions were a criminal offense. The boy beside her accused her of breaking their promise, but before she could respond, the inspectors received a phone call.